What's up, everybody? We want to welcome you to our first ever podcast episode of Jacked and Juicy. My name is Antonio. I go by Tony. You can find me on Instagram at Tony Tone Up, all the O's at zeros.
What's going on, everybody? My name is Eddie Styles with Styles Fitness on Instagram. Just want to give a little introduction about the podcast before we get started. So, two bodybuilders, personal trainers, based out of New Jersey. So, on this podcast, we're going to talk about many different things, not just fitness and bodybuilding. Also, get into a little bit of our social life. Talk a little bit more about mental health, relationships, stuff like that. So, we wanted to start this podcast off with a basic Q&A, just so you guys kind of get a feel for who we are a little bit and an idea of what the podcast is. So without further ado, we can get into the first couple questions. All right, first question is, Tone, what led for this journey to even begin? What conflict or situation in your life pushed you to start working out?
As far as working out, I don't want to say anything like traumatic in my life happened. Like no one broke my heart or anything. Like I always played sports growing up, so I was always kind of athletic, but at a certain point I wanted to get bigger. Like I never ate enough. Growing up, I'd have like 1-2 meals a day. So once I learned what you needed to do to like put on that size, I started doing that as far as getting more calories in, getting bigger. So no one broke my heart. Like I didn't have like a death in the family or anything. Like when I started lifting, like I just wanted to get bigger. I wanted to look better. So that's how I started. But as far as bodybuilding, once I did start to put on that size, people in the gym would always be like, hey, like, do you compete? Do you like do shows? I was like, no, like I'm just in here lifting, like trying to look better. But the more people kept asking, I'm like, maybe I should give it a try. So yeah, now here we are.
Yeah.
What about you?
So again, I don't think I had any traumatic life experience or anything, like a breakup, no traumatic, whatever. So it was just skinny kid. Then wasn't too good in sports in high school, so skinny kid just wanted to put on some size. Right. Again, that was just a goal, no breakup, nothing. So got into the gym in the beginning, and that kind of got me started. But bodybuilding wasn't even like thought about.
Yeah, no.
Not for a few months into it. Like I watched YouTube videos, how to grow this muscle, whatever. See bodybuilders, and got a little bit interested to that, and then here we are now.
Right.
So
yeah, no, I don't think any of us ever like started lifting. Was like, yo, I want to be a bodybuilder. Like I want to go compete. Like it's just like something that just kind of naturally like happened. Yeah. Like if that's the route you end up going on, because like some people are doing like powerlifting, CrossFit, whatever. But nah, like it's not something like I jumped right into.
Yeah, no, it definitely was a process.
All right, next question is, in your opinion, what is the hardest part about bodybuilding?
I would say the consistency factor of it, trying to be consistent, because any day you could fall off.
100%.
You can miss all your meals. You can miss a whole week of workouts.
Yeah.
You can miss a whole bunch of stuff. It's easy to miss stuff. Thanks. You know what I'm saying? Like a little inconvenience could mess up your whole routine, knock you off, and you might not be able to get the workout in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I would say being consistent.
Yeah.
With it.
For me, I'd say it's never really physical. Like I never had any problem as far as like lifting or anything like that. It's always like me being in my own head as far as like if I look good enough, like kind of having like that confidence to know that when I'm on stage, I'm gonna bring my best like package, but knowing there's other people that are gonna be there too. So knowing like, am I gonna measure up to them? Just kind of like knowing, kind of having the confidence to know if I'm good enough almost. And besides that, it's fucking expensive. Like no one talks about like this shit is not cheap. Like with the constant food you have to buy, the supplements, gym gear. I'm not gonna get into show fees. I don't want to think about that yet. But no, it's not a cheap sport by any means.
Yeah, no, it's that's definitely something that bodybuilders don't say enough.
Nah, like
it's an expensive sport.
It's bleeding you dry.
Expensive sport. So with that being said, next question: do you think anyone can be a bodybuilder?
That's a loaded question because to be a bodybuilder, you're just building your body as far as being in a gym lifting. So yeah, you can do that. But if you mean as far as competing, like doing it like seriously, I'd say no, just because it does play a big part on you mentally, and I don't think everyone is mentally tough enough to do it. And the thing is, I'm not even speaking from experience because I haven't even done my first show, so I haven't done like a show prep, so I don't even know if it's for me yet. So it's definitely something I say like everyone can try. Everyone can go like do a show, like see how it is, like for the fun of it. But as far as be like on a C-bomb Terrence Ruffin level where they're competing like really high, no, that's definitely not for everyone because if it was, everyone would do it. But no, not at all. What about what you?
No, I think the same thing. Not everybody could. I feel like everybody could, take that initiative, like do that first show.
Yeah,
But not everybody could try to make a career out of it.
not for sure.
Like I feel like that's not something easy to do.
Not at all.
Especially if you do one show, the struggle. The more shows, you know from experience how difficult it is. So I feel like anybody could do a bodybuilding show, of course, but to make a career out of it and like do it long term, no, I don't think. No. I don't think anybody can just do it.
That's the thing. It's like, and that's not even just for bodybuilding. It's kind of like any field line of work. Like, I couldn't say I could go be a brain surgeon. Like that's that's not what I do. But and it goes hand in hand. But I think because with bodybuilding, it starts with you just being in the gym, and as people start to get bigger, and like you hear some like you get that question like I did, like, oh, like do you compete? It makes you like think, oh, maybe I should do try to see if I could be a bodybuilder, and then you go try it, you realize it's not for you. So yeah, I get how people can see like, oh, I look good, I could like go into that like line of work, whatever you want to call it, but no, it's not for everybody for sure.
Yeah, you can't just look good to be.
Yeah, it's way more than that. It's way more than
that.
It's way more than
just looking good.
For sure.
Lifting heavy.
I don't think everyone gets that.
Yeah, it's what a sport.
For sure. All right, next question. Favorite muscle group to train? Now we get into the fun stuff.
Favorite muscle group? I gotta say, I love doing chest.
Okay. Didn't expect you to say that.
I love doing chest just because like I feel like a chest pump, nothing beats it.
Nah, a chest pump is unmatched. But for me, I'm a big leg day enthusiast, so I'm definitely gonna say legs. Just because, like you said, nothing beats a chest pump, but nothing gets me going like as legs. Like nothing makes me work as hard as like I do on legs. So I gotta say legs. But if I had to choose like an upper body muscle group that I say like my favorite to train, it's definitely shoulders. That's shoulders.
I feel like the shoulders are so minimal. Like you can't really do much.
You can, but I just feel like as far as aesthetic wise, like that's why I feel like I like to train them more because like you have the shoulders, it brings it all in, but it definitely isn't the most fun to train, but like I like training it for the aesthetics.
Okay. But I see that. The same thing with back though. Like
fuck.
A good back pump.
I'm not big on training. I mean, we'll do it like for the show because you gotta shows are one from the back, but I'm not big on like back, and especially how I feel after my back is all tight when it's pumped. I'm not big on that one.
Okay, so leg day is your favorite
leg day.
What's your go-to leg day shoe?
Me. All right, so my go-to leg day shoe is always like a Jordan 1, but as of lately, I've been wearing Vans. Just because I like wearing no socks with Vans. I'm not gonna do that in my ones. But always ones for sure.
Okay. So my go-to is gonna be the Blazers, of course.
Man, fuck, Blazers are trash.
If I don't got
the best way to wear Blazers are by putting them in the trash can. That's where they belong.
Crazy, ridiculous.
I don't like Blazers just because like it's just like a big trend, and I hate trends when like everyone like hops on like that one thing to do and like just runs with it. But I mean, they definitely belong in the trash though.
Blazers or
fuck Blazers.
If I gotta do it in the socks, I gotta do it in the socks. The Blazers, 100%.
Why the socks?
I feel like just the connection, the stability. Okay. Because like that natural foot feeling on the ground, really grab into the ground.
For me, I've tried that, but I'm flat-footed, so like that hurts. So like I need some type of like some type of support where. Yeah, I cannot. Like, especially like if it's like a hardwood floor, like the floor is like solid. I cannot do it on my feet.
I feel like certain lifts, like I can like do an RDL or deadlift.
I could do that. I could do that barefoot, but not as far as like squatting or something where I'm like pushing down like on it and like something up. Nah, I can't do it.
Free weight squats, I would.
Nah, never.
But Smith, if I'm on a Smith and I'm squatting, I could do those in socks.
Okay.
Or nothing else. But yeah, it's a few exercises I would do like that. But yeah, go to is gonna be the blazer. If I don't got the blazers, front in the socks.
All right. So what kind of music do you listen to in the gym?
Music. So my taste is all over the place.
Nah, 100.
My taste is all over the place.
Same. Like it could be some R&B. It could be some alternative rock. It could be some gospel. Like it really just depends on the day and like my mood for that day. Like I don't have like a workout playlist. Like it could really just be a song that I found that day. I'm like, oh, I like this, and I just run that whole song the entire time I'm in the gym.
So you don't have a certain like style of music you like in the gym. You just go with like random shuffle.
Like I literally can listen to like the Greatest Showman soundtrack like in the gym.
Okay.
Like it does, like music is music, because like me personally, I'm only listening to it in between sets because during the sets I'm focusing on my form, like the contraction, so I'm not even like really hearing it. So it's more just like for my enjoyment in between the sets, basically.
Okay, I see that. I'm a little bit different because I like to listen to music while I'm working out.
Okay.
So like I can't listen to like R&B or like anything like slower or softer, like anything upbeat, whether that's rap or it's mainly rap, honestly. Any type of rap that's like a little bit more upbeat.
Okay.
I like to turn the music up. I hear the beats. I just try to just go crazy.
Okay.
All right. I feel like I can't get that same push if I'm listening to an R&B song.
I'm not mad at it.
You know,
it's not for everybody. Everyone's not built like me.
That's crazy. That is ridiculous.
All right, wait.
Each your own.
Yo, favorite rapper?
Favorite rapper? That's a tough one. You're putting me on the spot.
Nah, look.
You're putting me on the spot.
It's always rap. You gotta have a top one like that you always usually go to.
It gotta be Drake.
Okay.
It gotta be Drake.
I'm not mad.
But I feel like everybody like
I feel like that might upset some people that you said that.
Really?
Nah, because like not everyone's big on Drake. All right, so that last album he dropped. 1 out of 10.
Solid 9.
I'm not mad.
I
was fucking with the I was fucking
solid
with the
9.
Nah, I don't know what everyone was on.
Nah, they was hating. That's what.
See, the thing is with Drake, everyone wants him to just like rap, and Drake is not a rapper. He's like literally just an entertainer, and some people can't accept that. I accepted it a while ago. Like he's not here to just like be a rapper.
He literally does it all, like all types of flows for sure. So you can't blame him for
that's why he's so relevant,
getting out the box. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's why he's at the top of the charts.
Nah, easy. So I would say he's definitely. Who's yours?
Favorite artist or like rapper?
Favorite rapper.
Currently, I'd say probably Lil Baby.
Nah, okay, that's a good one. Like, that's a good one
because I just feel like that man just rides on it.
Nah, go crazy.
Goes all for anyone. Like that's
not in the gym though too.
In the gym,
yeah. Nah, that's a good pick.
Come on now.
That's a good pick because I feel like Lil Baby songs you could just go with all like that.
You can just put his whole like catalog on, just run through the run down.
That's what I'm saying. I literally did that.
Easy. Last leg day, bro. Easy money.
Nah, that's a good one right there.
Wait, aren't you like a big like Nicki fan?
Honestly,
nah. See, because he thought I wasn't. I thought I forgot about that. This man is like a barb, like basically.
Nah, first off, it's not even like that. What I said was that Nicki got she's over most rappers, most new rappers, 100%. 100%.
New? What do you mean new?
I'm gonna just say Migos. She's better than Amigos. Let's get into it. Come on now. What was the comment?
Yo, did y'all hear that?
Let's get into it.
Say it again.
Nicki is better than the Migos.
That might be one of the most controversial things I've ever heard you say.
Come on now, bro.
All right.
I'm sticking with it.
So if I put on Bad and Bougie.
Wait, time out.
Nah. Because they're doing the verses.
The original was Migos and 50.
Yeah, and then he changed it to Nicki and Migos. They're frying her. Frying.
You see
her.
that's debatable. That's debatable. That's
no,
debatable.
I'm not even going to debate that.
But Migos and 50. That was the original one. The Migos and 50 Cent.
So originally we were like doing like a versus like F songs, right? But I feel like that's not a good comparison in songs because they're two different like kind of like I feel like the Migos are like entertainers too. Like they just put out songs that like someone can just bob to, like kind of learn the lyrics real quick.
Yeah, 100%.
And then go with it. And like 50's like a legitimate like rapper. And not to say they're not, but nah, because I'm not about to do the verses because when I thought about it, I'm like, some of these songs are not gonna really match up with them.
Horrible. That was horrible. But nah, I got Nicki over most. All right, so but I'm not a bar. But I'm a Nicki fan.
I don't know.
But I'm a Nicki fan. I say it.
He might got a pink wig in his closet.
That's crazy.
Whoa there. Say less. All right. What was the next question?
Gym pet peeves.
Ooh.
Name them.
Ooh. Right. All time number one is like people not racking the weights because
oh my god.
We're like come on now, like your parents never taught y'all to clean up after yourselves. What are we doing? The thing is, all right, the gym that we like work out at, not a problem, but the gym that we work at,
oh my god, re-rack your weights.
The last thing we saw that was like wild was it was like a row machine, right? It was like a 25, a 5, a 2.5, a 10, a 5, a 25. I'm like, yo, what is going on?
Out of the
and it wasn't even the same on the other side of it.
No, it was something totally different.
But in order there'll be like 100s in the 35 slot or 65s in the like 15 slot.
Nah, it's all
like as far as dumbbells, that's crazy. But clean up after yourselves.
Nah, that's definitely a big pet peeve. Like, especially working in the gym.
Because whether you're part of the gym staff, you're a personal trainer, you gotta like do your share as far as clean up the weights while everyone pitches in. And yeah, it's annoying, especially like not everyone that works at the gym is not a bodybuilder. Everyone doesn't necessarily work out. So if you have 100-pound dumbbell and somebody who it's like a 110-pound girl who has to go pick it up, like she's gonna have trouble picking up her own body weight, like and trying to put it on the rack. So like be considerate. If you were strong enough to take it off, put it back on. It's annoying. Another one, I hate when people are inconsiderate of another person's workout as far as like talking and like interrupting or like asking me to like record or like other stuff. And don't get me wrong, I don't say that to be like a dickhead because like I feel like I'm friendly enough to like people where I don't have like a resting bitch face on like all the time. So like I'm approachable, but like just like kind of knowing like the time and place or like looking like this dude's like dripping sweat, like he's breathing hard. Maybe he's not the best time to go like have a conversation, ask how he's doing, like type of stuff. That's the thing. Like, I'm not trying to like sound like an asshole because I know like how that can come across, but like just be considerate of like people in the gym and like what they're there to do. Like, because not everyone's there to like have a conversation. I say those are probably like my top two. What are you?
Give me how would you want somebody to approach you? Like, let's say you just got off for take two comparisons of a lighter set of bicep curls.
I'd say not even in between sets. Maybe like as I'm finishing exercise, I'm walking over to like another one because everyone's in the gym to train for a different thing. So I might have like a very strict like rest time in between my sets. So that might be like 30, 45 seconds. So you coming over and talking and saying that for like 2 minutes, now my intensity is dropped a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So yes, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's hard to gauge it. So like it's something I'm cool with. I'm not gonna like be like, yeah, bro, you gotta like go like that stuff. So I'm always gonna give somebody my ear, but it's just me personally. I'm not gonna go up to anybody in like the gym unless like I see them on the way out or they're really not like doing anything. Just because, like I said, I don't know if they're on a time schedule. If they got to get in, get out. Like I'm just there because I'm there to work and get out. So they might be on their same time too.
No, I see that. I would say my biggest gym pet peeve is when a person walks in a space and they can walk when a person takes a route,
Yeah.
the most busiest route, they could take like a million other different routes
Yeah,
in the gym.
that.
Like if we're in an area,
Yeah.
I feel like and there's a way to go like around us.
Mm-hmm.
You shouldn't like walk in front of us type shit.
Yo, I'm laughing because like he's talking about like a specific incident where like we were at the gym and I heard we were doing like ladder raises, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there's like the dude could have walked like straight in front or like around, but like he took this one corner that was like right near us where what I'm saying it was like it was more of an inconvenience for him to walk that way. So it was just like mad weird. Like
the two gym bags were there.
Nah, like cause
He
like we literally put our bags like there so it wasn't in the like walkway for people to get around, but like he took that way and like he did like an Allen Iverson like step over the bag. So it's like, all right, dog, like what was that about?
Right, unnecessary. I'm over here doing my ladder raises and like
he's cause that definitely threw me off. I'm like man. Nah, mad weird.
People, right over the bag.
The pet peeve is that people are just weird sometimes. Like,
yeah,
that's really all it is. It's like,
not to even say it like in a dickhead way.
Nah, 100% to say it in a dickhead way. Stop being fucking weird.
Nah, take the route that's like not gonna like go in somebody's way.
Yeah, like,
you know what I'm saying?
No, when I say like it literally like he put in more work to go that way. Like
he literally had to step over 2 gym bags.
Like I don't know.
People
are funny.
That is ridiculous. Now I would say that's my gym pet peeve right there. Number 1.
Okay. All right. Last question is who or what inspires you?
I would say my family inspires me 100%. Brothers and sisters, all of my definitely my biggest inspiration right now. I would say as far as bodybuilding goes, all the goats, you know, Sebum, Jimmy Bondia, all the bodybuilders I look up to, all the physiques I like. Just I can see they're at that top level. I know it takes hard work to get to that top level, so I respect it. So that definitely motivates me.
I'd say for me, probably my grandfather. Grandfather and probably my older cousin. Those are probably the 2 like men in my life I feel like have been the best examples for me of what a man is supposed to be. Very hardworking, very motivated, very dedicated to the stuff they do. And I haven't had a lot of like male figures like that in my life. So when I have that, like I really like cherish it. So I say those are probably the 2. And as far as bodybuilding, I really look up to Terrence Ruffin, for sure. I call him my dad. If you don't know, now you do. Ruff. What's up? I look up to Sebum, even though like he's not necessarily have a body type that's mine, but like how you not look up to like the GOAT, especially like when he's in the category that I'm gonna be competing in. I look up to Jay Lane too, especially as far as like legs.
Okay.
I feel like I have decent sized legs, but like not to like the size that he has them. So like I definitely look up to him too, and I think that's about it.
Favorite bodybuilder all time?
Easily Rush. Easily Rush.
No, I see that.
It's between him or Breon.
Okay.
Breon too. They definitely got the classic physique category started. And I think people sleep on him now because he's getting a little bit bigger. He's about to slide out of the classic physique category. Nah, dude is like crazy. I don't know if he's about to do 212 or open, but he's pretty beefy now. But what about you?
Jeremy Wendy, 100%.
For real?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just like his personality in the gym. He's gonna be the best. Just a hard working ass person. Like not crazy. So definitely. Right. Yeah, definitely.
Okay. All right. So go ahead and tell the people what categories you'll be competing in when we hit the stage in May.
So men's physique, 100%. Classic physique right now is a little iffy, just because my legs aren't where they need to be.
Right we're gonna get you right though.
But now right now it's men's physique.
Okay.
And hopefully classic, maybe classic. If not, I don't mind taking another off season to grow the leg, do what's necessary. But men's physique for sure. Let me make some noise, man.
Yes, sir. Come on now. About to be our year. Me personally, I'm gonna be competing in classic. But that's a category I would be the most successful in. But honestly, if my coach lets me, I'm like, he's doing that. I want to compete in men's physique too, just because, like I said, classic is the category I'm gonna take like very seriously. Like I'm not there to play around. I feel like men's physique will just be fun for me, like just to go up there, like just have fun, like smile, do their little like 15-second routine, and like call it a day. And now who knows? Because I could like, what if I won that thing too? So we'll see. But nah, coach, if you see this, like I want to do men's physique too. So what's up?
That's funny as hell.
He's only saying that because I can like fuck around and like make some noise and that shit too.
It's the posing. It's the posing. You got it. He's such a big guy doing the men's physique poses. It just like it doesn't look
big.
That's crazy. It's classic guy doing.
Nah, I just had to get like a pair of like double XL board shorts just to make sure the legs look like smaller enough.
So that's it, right?
Yes,
More questions?
That is it.
All right, that's gonna wrap it up for the Q&A. You have anything else?
Oh, bro, that was a dope first episode.
All right. So we're gonna be dropping these every Wednesday.
Sure.
We're gonna be dropping around 7 p.m. maybe. Give us some feedback on how you like the episode. Give us some feedback as well on next episodes, future episodes, things like that. Things you want to see, things you want to hear us talk about. So, next episode will be dropped next Wednesday, and we're just gonna keep it going.
So, like I said, it's open to more than just fitness content. Like you said, we talk more about bodybuilding, more about our lifestyles. Like obviously, each episode we'll talk about different things, different topics. So one might be relationships, one might be about workouts that we do, our life as a personal trainer, just different anything. So yeah, we're open to any kind of topics you guys may have, anything you want to throw at us, just let us know. We'll try to get it on to our podcast.
Again, we appreciate all the support. We thank you all for showing love. And that being said, we'll see you on the next episode.